As you can see, I have all kinds of videos on here. I hope you like them, find them informational, enlightening, and maybe entertaining. Please subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you think of these by giving me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Thank you. All of you can see that this is just a toolbox. I picked this thing up at an auction. Paid $5 for it, so I don't really care if I screw it up or not. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this shorter. I'm going to cut down this line. This will only be 10 inches deep. The reason for that is my fifth wheel plate is 10 3/4 tall. Well, that's to the bottom of the pin, not to the top of that, but the bottom of the pin is 10 3/4. So my pin, when I back up here, should slide right over the top of the toolbox. You guys have seen these in lots of pickups, but they cost lots of money. I'm going to do this. And this used to be sitting underneath my pergola. Had wheels on it. We rolled it around, used it for seating, and also used it for holding the firewood. So anyway, I'll keep adding on as we do it. Okay, I sliced it all the way apart with my little peanut grinder there and a cutting wheel. And this is what we got. We got a 10-inch tall toolbox and a water trough. Or whatever you want to do with it. I think I'll use it to throw some wood in because it's still got the wheels on. Anyway, now we're going to put a bottom on this. I'm just going to put a wooden bottom on it because it just sits in the back of there. It isn't that big a deal. If it gets wet, I have $5 in it. If it rots out in 20 years, I'll be dead, so who cares? Here we go, next step. Well, I'm hoping the highway department isn't missing a sign, because I bought this one at the auction. I think I paid $3 or $4 for it. But that stuff's made out of good material, so we're going to chop that up, and it's going to go on the floor of the toolbox. Yep. There's a bridge somewhere that don't have a sign over it. Naturally, we flipped the plywood over. Now we've marked around it. Next step will just be to saw that out. And I don't know if I'm going to use the shiny side up or down. Maybe down, that way if I tip my truck over, people would see me. Alright. Here we got the floor in it. Now I'm going to take some silicone, go around the edges. As you can see, it's pretty close, but the silicone will help. We just put these little button head screws in there. I'll probably place some more in later because you are screwing in sideways into plywood, which we all know will not hold threads real good. So there we got that. There we go. She's sealed. Screwed up, cut out, reflective. No wonder we'll ever see this, unless it's upside down. Anyway, we're going to stick it in the back of the pickup and see how she looks. This will be great for carrying my tripod stabilizer for the fifth wheel. Some other odds and ends will go in there. My tailgate locks, so this will be slid in there, and then the tailgate will lock, and then we can throw in, we go shopping or whatever, we can throw in stuff in there, keep it out of the weather. Anyway, I think this will work. This is what it's going to look like, what it does look like. That should be plenty of room to slide the fifth wheel trailer right over here, into there. I got enough room for a little storage. Had to redneck this, but I got a bunch of them at the auction also for like $1 a piece, so I won't even need this though, because I'll show you why. Once I shut this up, that goes right against it. You can't reach down there to open it. And this, as you can see, is lockable. So nobody's going to get into that thing if I don't want them in there. I'm going to cut some little blocks, stick them right in between there, 1 5/8, drop them right in there and be nice and snug. Well, that's the end of this redneck project. With the help of my mystery man over there, that'd be Spanky over there. You'll never see his face.